Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The COD Ireland playoffs are continuing and we are here with game 2. Game number 1 is one of the best games we have ever had the privilege of seeing here in COD Ireland, and I have to say, as a caster who's worked at a pretty high level throughout Call of Duty in the competitive scene and seeing a lot of the top amateur players compete, I can safely say that's one of the best games that I've ever even had the privilege to cast over. Two immaculate teams facing off against each other in KP Minions and C4 Esports, going all the way. Map number 5, round 11, right to the death, where KP's Minions were just one round away from engineering the reverse sweep, but C4 Esports got the job done and are now through to the winners finals against LA Robbers. But what we have for you now, folks, is the continuation of the journey for KP's Minions, as we are now down on the loser side of the bracket to watch their game against Nugget. Should be an absolutely fantastic game. And after that, we'll be going on to game 3, which is the other side of the losers bracket, where we're going to be seeing Peaked In Ghosts take on none other than Deny Gaming. So it should be a lot of fun. Absolutely cannot wait to get into this one. And folks, thank you all very much for coming in, tuning in to check out this game. A lot of you I can see are still here by that viewer count, so massively appreciate so many of you for coming to check out this one, and it should be such a fun game. Really cannot wait to get into this one, and I'm sure the players feel the exact same. So we're not going to take too much longer, and we are going to get sorted right now. Just sending a thing to the players, let them know that I'm nearly ready to actually get joined into the lobby, because thank you to the players, they're waiting on me. They're waiting on me to be able to get the graphics done and all this rigmarole for you guys at home. So I really do appreciate that. Folks, without further ado, here are the map and modes that we're going to be facing off in this series. That sentence didn't make sense, but just roll with me. Just please roll with me. Map number 1, we're going to be on a cheeky little bit of Vault Hardpoint. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I said in game number 1 today that I was so glad that I didn't have to see a vault, and I also said that I have a feeling that it was going to rear its ugly head at some point, and I may or may not have been not touching wood when I say that, and now I've completely shot myself in the foot, because we are seeing this map a little bit, to say the least. But map number 1, it should be interesting. But if you love Vault, then you're gonna love this, because map number 2, we'll be going right back to Vault, this time for a little bit of search and destroy. You always gotta love a little bit of search and destroy, and love it on Vault, where it's just absolute chaos. Rush to A as fast as you can, no tactical sense or nuance whatsoever. Exactly how we love to play our Call of Duty. But it should be a really interesting map. It should be a really interesting game. Again, folks, if you're a fan of Vault, you're really loving how this one's going to play out for you. And it'll be interesting to see if KP's Minions being warm will favor them in a map that is a little bit of an all-rounder in terms of how it suits playing. Of course, time will only tell. And folks, if you like Vault twice, then you're going to love it thrice, because map number 3, also on Vault this time though, for a little bit of control. And you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I feel like this map plays very much the same on a control as it does on a hardpoint. The respawns playing very similarly to each other, so it will be interesting to see how the teams face up against each other in that. And then map 4, we'll be moving on to something different if we get that far, which is going to be a red card hardpoint. Now this will be an interesting one to watch for sure. And yeah, folks, you get the gist. I'm going to speed us through because the teams are very ready to go. Map number 5, it'll be a Hacienda search and destroy if we go all the way once again. We see Hacienda come into the mix, where both of these teams are going to be eager to get as mixy as they can with each other. Let me just make sure this last part of this graphic's actually fully updated, because I just see that I missed something from the update. Folks, you do this a million times and you still will get things wrong, but I have that updated. So ladies and gentlemen, Hacienda is your map number 5 if we get there, and those are your maps and modes for this series. Make sure not to go anywhere. We're getting straight into this lobby so we can get things going. We'll be just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Map number 1 is about to get underway, where we are going to be finding ourselves on a little bit of vault hardpoint, as you've just seen on your screens. A triplet of vault coming up, so these teams have plenty of time to get acquainted with this map, and I'm sure they're excited to do so. So best of luck to both of these sides as we get into this one. Of course, only one can move into the next round. One team finish their COD Ireland run after this series. So it's all or nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Starting on board with none other than K, the mastermind of the last series, who wasn't able to pull his team through in the end, but came very, very close. Nath, Genghis Khan with the first bloods. It's actually K picking up those kills, or is it? No, it's not. It was Nath picking up the two of them, and that is a clean wipe for KP's minions, who mean business as they start up here. Panda and Tomster picking up a couple themselves for the side of Nugget Land. Again, facing off what, you know, some people would argue would be the favourites of the division this season. The Nugget Land have a very, very tough game ahead of them, especially with KP's minions wanting revenge. The last thing that they are going to want is to go out at this stage. It will be a shock exit for them. With Genghis Khan back on the point, but quickly taken off it. Very tit for tat in this P1. The time very even between both as we get ready to go over to this next point. McName picking up one, picking up another. Huge two-piece as Nugget Land are now rotated for this point. Terrific from them, as they should go in the lead from here. They've got a stronghold. They know where people are going to be coming from. Picking up one. But then KP's minions are just flooding through. Again, K picking up a huge two. Kimba with one. K eventually getting taken out by Tomster as those spawns have flipped. Tomster holding up the back though. Gonna try and get those spawns kept. Name and Panda picking up a couple. And Nugget Land doing a good job of holding on to this one. 40 to 35. Nugget Land looking like they could get back into the lead, but this is a big push coming from the front, and Kimba wins it. K picking up a kill as well, meaning KP's minions will be able to hold the scrap and will be in the lead by around 10 to 15 points going into the third point. So very neck and neck to begin with McName starting off strong in the kills, with KP's minions more as a unit picking up the kills. Bit more evenly spread across the board on their end. As McName, is he going to try and slide underneath and get to that power spot? He's going to pick up, I believe it was Genghis Khan he picked up there in a big kill. Going to try and pick up another, but K is there. He's a player we're going to be seeing a lot of, I imagine. K picking up another. Controlling this top area. Not letting Nugget Land get on the point. And they are completely set up as well for the rotation to the next point, as well as K now on a 6 spree. 10 and 4, absolutely popping off, as this man's going to run out of ammunition. He needs to get moved, pick up another weapon. Still with him, will stay as he's just slaying, eventually getting taken out. I think he was almost happy to get taken out there, purely just to get the ammo reset, as he had not another gun in sight. 63 to 54, as evenly poised as it could be, as Tomster trying to hold from the front. Picking up a huge kill against Nath, but then K with a huge 2. He's on the 3 streak again. I mean, he is just slaying. Absolutely slaying. Kimba picking up 2 now, which means KP's minions are going to be in the point. Holding it down. But Nugget Land do a great job of kind of pushing from the front as well, it seems. They're getting a good hold in. Kills coming round the back, but Nath picking up a huge 2 and before getting traded out himself. And a lot of the saves that are coming in for KP's minions is 2 pieces, is waves of 2 after a push. They're not really setting themselves up structurally well, which again, you know, you have Kimba saying that as a roster, they don't actually get the opportunity to play too much, and you can kind of see that sometimes in the tactical setups, where on an individual level, they are such talented players who definitely have a place in Division 1. But, you know, as a unit, they just don't really gel together at times, it seems, when it comes to actually making the most of the kills that they can find themselves, which is unfortunate for them. And Q4 coming in as well with the subscription with Prime. Appreciate you folks. If you can, please do subscribe. Every subscription helps as we are trying our best to run things here, and subscriptions help to go towards, you know, leagues, tournaments, and the lands that we were hoping to bring you in 2025. So massively appreciate and thank you very much for that subscription. Please do consider following as well, everyone. And Caffeine Pappy came in with the follow as well. And Hugh, not saying that last name, but love it. And then Patrick, Mushcream, all these follows came through. Massively appreciate each and every one of you as KP's minions on the point. 155 to 95. It's going to be 100 or just under it as we go on to P2. And neck this map. But one thing I missed, and I don't know how I've missed it until now, the Red Boy has had a little bit of a slow start, which, you know, honestly, you know, people can maybe mock a KD all they want, but he's 45 seconds in hill, and Nugget Land are keeping this game immaculately close, considering some would argue it's almost like a 3v4 affair in regards to these kills, which really does mean that there's question marks over how KP's minions are playing this, as Tomster goes huge, or would have been Panda that went huge with the 3-piece. Nearly picking up another, but Kimba's there to clean up. Tomster picking up one now on the hill, and Nuggetland are actually in the lead, playing a virtual 3v4 when it comes to the kills. And yeah, KP's minions, I think tactically, while they were such a strong team throughout the season, as other teams have continued to scrim and get more accustomed to the game and get more tactically adept, you can sort of see how important tactics are to your ability to play COD beyond just the ability to get kills, because they're lacking behind here on being able to make their plays count. They really are. But they're still such a strong team, one of the top teams in Division 2. But they just need to be able to show it here. Meanwhile, you know, Nuggetland putting on such a strong performance. You know, when you have a player that, again, isn't pulling up the numbers as much, and, you know, I'm not saying it in such a way to besmirch that player. If anything, I'm saying it is a credit to Nuggetland that they are getting so much time and having so much control in this map, despite the kill disparity on the overall. It's massive credit to them for doing so. But in saying that, KP's minions, they were warm going into this one, and you can see the warmth in some of the kills that they're picking up. Getting a nice 3-piece, holding on, but then you have moments where Tomster just comes in, gets a 2, and we've seen Panda be able to do that as well. But 159 to 138 now, and the KDs are beginning to get a little more spread, as most people on the side of KP's minions are positive, whereas no one other than Tomster on the side of Nuggetland is positive, and it's not a strong positive by any means. So maybe now you're beginning to see KP's minions just do enough to pull away. But if Nuggetland can get that lacking player to pull the numbers up just a touch, then they really could change the complexion of this. Still could come away with this map, but it has been a very bizarre map to watch. And as I said before, I do think it's a testament to how maps play out in regards to tactics. As Nuggetland holding from the front, they are actually keeping the spawns now, but that will surely flip with K being round the back. Huge kill he needs to pick up. He stopped shooting. He thought he got it, but Kimba and K combining for kills now have that point. Are going to have the scrap unless Tomster has anything to say about it, or Panda, I believe, is on the point. And Panda watching out the back. KP's minions are challing old. And we are going to go back to P1 with only 9 points in the difference. Another neck and neck affair here. As Kimba managed to pick up that kill and just trying to control this top cat area. Give themselves the best chance. Tomster picks up one and picks up the sub. Stuns himself nearly. But Panda going to be able to pick up one. With that submachine gun in hand, going to get himself a nice kill there as well against Kimba. Okay, going huge, eventually taken out, but Nuggetland nearly getting to a position. Oh, I was about to say they could have changed some time, but Genghis Khan coming in with the kill. 2 minutes 10 in hill as well. Fantastic from him. Appreciate the new follows that have come in as well from Huey, Power, IRL, and Julian in with the 5 bits as well. Massively appreciate you for the bits. Hugely appreciated. Helps us out massively. Thank you all so much for showing the support. 2 minutes 17 in the point for Genghis Khan. Holding from the front. KP's minions are going to go over the 200 point mark now. kills coming in. Nugget land. It's tit for tat, but it's Kimba who comes out on top for KP's minions as they'll continue to hold from front, and we're now in the end game of this map 1. End game of this map 1, where even though the game was tight, doesn't matter how tight it is, when it gets to the end, only one can come out on top. Genghis Khan, 2 minutes 28 on this point. Going in for the child, going in for the kill. Will he be able to pick up the second here? He gets the pistol out. He absolutely does. Going to continue to hold this time. Just 20 seconds needed now for the side of KP's minions. The end goal in sight for this map, Nugget Land, now beginning to trail behind, as maybe beginning to feel like this map might be a little bit futile. It would be possible, but they have to play perfect hardpoint from here on in, and maybe just too much of a lead now for KP's minions. Tomster holding the mid. Tomster moving out now through to the point. 243 to 191. Hold coming in. Tomster, he's going to get terrific timing to go down and around. He's going to pick him up, or is he? Someone else manages to pick him up. He gets taken out. The trade's going on the point. K and Nath combining for a couple of kills. Should be it for KP's minions as they come away with map number 1. 250 to 196. 250 to 196. Map number 1 for the side of KP's minions. A fantastic showing from them. And congratulations to them for coming away with that one. It had its ups and downs, that map, that's for sure. Not the cleanest map you'll ever see in a game of Call of Duty, but ultimately you just need to get the games done, and that's what they did there. KP's minions coming away with the victory. And Resite, you think at 8 and 25 is just a codcaster? I don't think it is. The codcaster doesn't normally tend to break on hard points, so would have seen the score on the bottom right hand side is always right. It never really breaks. I believe that was the actual score. I apologize to say. And welcome in, Troy. How do you sign up? This cannot be the representation of Irish COD. Troy, are you challenging these players? If so, you might be able to face up against them next season. This is Division 2 playoffs, the second division of a 2-division league. But Season 3, or Season 2 is hopefully going to have 3 divisions, and Season 2 sign-ups are live, and they're live until the 31st of January, and you can find a link to that in our Discord, which is pinned by Delta Daily. Delta Daily pinning the link to our Discord. You can go in there and find the link in the league announcements for Season 2. And you can also go onto our Twitter at COD Ireland, where you will find pinned the sign-up link. You can sign up with your team, get in, get grinding, and potentially compete for a whole lot of cash money, depending what division, of course, you end up in. So appreciate you being here, checking out the potential competition, and I hope to see you in the next season. But ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic map to watch. One of 3 vaults that we're going to be seeing in this series, so you're not going to want to go anywhere. The teams are getting prepped rather quickly for map number 2, so as we get loaded in ourselves and get joined in, don't go anywhere. Map 2 is coming your way in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Map number 2 is about to get underway, where we are on our way to a bit of search and destroy on Vault now. A map that has so many different ways to play on a search and destroy. You'll absolutely love it. I know how much I love to watch it every goddamn day I cast. 50 million vaults, it's like being back at Vanguard, seeing, what was that map in Vanguard? Tuscan. You see Tuscan all the time. That name used to be embedded into my brain. I thought of it when I slept. But these teams just got to think of the victory, both when asleep and awake, because it has to be on their mind 24/7. Here they go. Kai with the bomb in round 1. What's the play? It's actually going to be over to B early on, where the early gunny comes into play against McName. And the Rye boy in trouble. Push coming from KP's minions. They are going towards this B side quick. They're going to pick up another as well. They just caught the timings to perfection, folks. And that round, a little bit of a blink and you miss it moment. It was one of the quicker attacking rounds you'll see, especially towards a B, but one that worked out in the favor of KP's minions. Very strong attack from them. Round number 2. Let's see how the defensive effort goes. Okay. Going up top. Look at the beautiful dive. Oh, it's a beautiful dive. We follow up the stairs. Tomster picking up that initial kill. The bomb has gone underground. And they're going to go for that plant. They are linked up as a unit. 2 players of KP's minions are wide. Let's see the play. Time to defend the site. It's Tomster. Picks up one. Or Panda picks up one. Gets away with his life. 2v3 scenario now. And Panda making his way down to the site. Trying to defend it. They've got the numbers. But we know KP's minions have the gunny. Okay. Trying to move in, but to no avail. Nate's trying to get pushed in. It's going to be able to pick up one, but they're going to have no time to get the defuse. 1v1 scenario. Nugget land take a round back. And they do so in style. And Quarren IRE gifting a community sub as well. Thank you very much for that. Gifting it to Paddy EU. Make sure to say thank you, Paddy EU. You've just been gifted a community sub by Quarren IRE. Massively appreciate you just supporting both Paddy and both ourselves here at COD Ireland. Massively appreciated, and we are just 1 sub off 10 subs as well, so going a long way to supporting what we're doing here. And as I've said before, and I'll say it again, massively appreciated. So ladies and gentlemen, round number 3 here. Both teams have gotten a round apiece. Nugget Land had to work a little harder for theirs, but that doesn't matter. They got it. And what did I miss? Tomster with a team nade, then's taken out. 4v2. I've joked about the blink and you'll miss it moments. I did blink and miss that. How did that happen? Bomb down, 4v2, cross season. This might be the worst S&D map of all time. I have to say on a personal note, Craw, completely agree with you. And the funniest thing about this map, I don't know if anyone watched the COD Next event for Black Ops 6. The devs touted this as their competitive map, and they touted it as their competitive S&D map. One of the devs actually exclaimed, just wait until you see this competitive map, which they never do, especially Infinity Ward when they have to do their ones because they hate competitive. They think competitive players stifle their noobs. This came from Treyarch, the competitive kings. What did we do to deserve this map? Why have you forsaken us so? As KP's minions now in a 2v3 scenario make that 2v2 as Kimber going huge. With 2 in this round, I believe. Bomb being dropped a little bit in no man's land. KP's minions have a chance to win. A good defensive effort here. Kimber and Nath versus McName and Panda. Who is going to strike first? The shots coming in. McName has played his life. He's spotted the player. He gets sort of timing where he reads it, but Kimba, I believe, may have just come away with the ace. Did I scream a little bit like Donald Trump there? I apologize if I do. I may have leaned into my Donald Trump impression a little bit too much there.
Kimba, what a great play. It was a fantastic play. It's one of the greatest plays I've ever seen. I watch a lot of Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty, love war.
That's all you're getting from my Donald Trump impression here, folks, because I know that's what you're here for. That's what you support COD Ireland for, is the on point. On point even, that is up for debate. But onwards to round number 5. K with the, not the bomb in hand, with the knife in hand. Once again, trying to chal out this B, taking early shots, but the bomb is going to go to this A site quick. Genghis Khan going for the plant, and it is going to be a 4v4 with the bomb down. Trying to find the first blood, and it is K that finds it. With a great start here, 6 and 2. Nath picking up another, and Nugget Land struggling to find the answers here. Now a 4v1 scenario, the right boy. 0 and 3. Can he pick up one? Absolutely can. Will he be able to pick up any more is the big question. And Quarren IRE in with the bits as well. Appreciate the bits coming in. 25 big bits. Really do appreciate you for that. And KP's minions are going to appreciate that as well as they take another round to go 4-1 up. Genghis Khan picking up a nice kill. KP's minions continuing to extend their lead here. Strong performance from them. They continue to grow into this series. Nugget Land floundering for an answer here. They could potentially be going into map number 3. 2-0 down. Unless they can change something up here rapid. McName going for those shots and picking them up. Getting the first blood. Tomster picking up a kill as well. Now 4v2 scenario. K and Genghis Khan the last alive. Bombs down. Using the RCXD in a 4v2 is an interesting choice to say the least. But maybe they're just feeling themselves as it is Genghis Khan that is the last alive. Trying to turn play his life absolutely does not go his way. And Nugget Land with another round. 4-2 now. Get one back. Here we go, round number 7. Genghis Khan all of a sudden just finding himself as the last alive. Nugget Land doing a great job of pulling back this round. Make it 4-3 potentially. Kill coming in. Nugget Land taking another round. 4-3 now. Trying to edge themselves back into this one. Doing a good job so far. Need to chain a couple more rounds and things will be going well for them. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Round number 8. Genghis Khan throwing the nades. Getting out his life. Meanwhile, Casey and nothing over there. Nugget Land trying to get this bomb down A, and they are going to do so. And Tomster or Panda had picked up that kill as well. Meaning they now have good chance here of tying this one up if they can defend this site. Tomster desperately trying to play his life. He's going to pick up that one. He backs out anyway. Recognizing playing his life is more important. 3v3 now as KP's minions had picked up a kill. K going for the chow, but it is McName that picks up that kill. Tomster with another. Next thing you know, 2v1. Nath versus Tomster and the right boys. Going to need to get pushed in rapid, and he's not going to have time to get that defuse now. Picks up one, not the second. And Nugget land. Chain a couple of rounds together. Pull this one back to 4 apiece. Massive couple of rounds for them. Round 9. Which team will go one round away from the map victory? Nath just preying the sides. Not seeing anything yet. KP's minions have the bomb planted and pick up a huge kill. The drop down has now come in. It's a 2v4. Make that 1v4. McName the last alive. KP's minions defending this plant immaculately well. And they take that round to go 5-4. One round away from going 2-0 up in this series. Here we go, folks. McName, once again peeking wide, not picking up the kill. Genghis Khan picking up one, McName with another, Tomster with another. And just like that, it's a 3v1 scenario for K, who's already floundering, pulling himself back. 2 art. That bomb is going to go down A. Nugget land. Very likely taking us to a round 11 on this map 2 search destroy. Okay. Going in with the peek. Not picking up the kill. He's running out of time here. Wanting to make sure to play his life. Going down for the chow. Taken out rather quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, we go to a round 11. Round 11 for both of these teams. Best of luck to both of them. But it ain't going to be luck that comes into it. It's just going to be skill. Will KP's minions go 2-0 up? Or Nugget Land going to tie us up at 1 apiece? And take us at least to a map number 4. Shots coming in. Nugget Land have the offensive round, which has been proving easier for a lot of these teams. And that plant is going to go down with all players left up. An RCXD is in play. Kimba said to get inside. He's done some damage. Is a push going to come from this? Key peeking around the sides. Semtex going in. Genghis Khan! He's taken out Key with the zones. With the own RCXD. But it's now 3v3. 23 seconds have to go. Genghis Khan picks up one. They're going to get pushed in. Genghis Khan picks up the kill. The nade does the job. 3v1. Defuse coming in. And they've got it. That round was absolute chaos. But with 2.3 seconds to spare, KP's minions defuse the bomb in round 11 to go 2-0 up in this series. My word. What a game. That could have gone either way. But it went the way of KP's minions. Ladies and gentlemen, a very strong performance from KP's minions, who are just one map away from moving on to losers round 4, winning the triplet of vault control. Of vault, should I say, on vault control. Nugget Land going to have to engineer the reverse sweep now if they want to keep themselves in COD Ireland. One map away from falling out of it. They're going to need to lock in, because they're going to have a long series ahead of them if they're to come away with this one. Make sure not to go anywhere, folks. We're going to get ourselves straight into this map 3. Get prepped as quickly as we can. We will bring it to you in just a few moments. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Map number 3. We are going to be moving. We're not moving. We're going to be actually staying on vault for a little bit of control between KP's minions and Nugget Land. It's been 2-0 to KP's minions, who ultimately had to win around 11, managing to do so. But now, Nugget Land are in an incredibly tricky spot. This map has not been going their way. They need to make it go their way before it's too late. Best of luck to both of these teams. As here we go. We're going to start on board with McName and see what the play is. Scratch that. We move on to Panda. Had you there for a second, didn't I? Push going on to B early on. KP's minions have not read this at all. 2 huge kills coming in from Nugget Land. As they've already gotten 1 tick down at B. Now the push coming in low. Genghis Khan going to try and catch him out. We'll be able to pick up 1 through the help of Kai. And Kai actually got the kill. 2 ticks gone at B before it's cleared though. Huge work from the side of Nugget Land on the offense. Now though, KP's minions know where they're going to be coming from. Should be able to pick up these kills now. But the flank coming in for the Rye boys. Picked up a good position. Going to get shot in the back though by Kimba, who was lurking. Playing that roaming role with that submachine gun. Managing to get out with his life. Tomster not able to take out Genghis Khan, who beats him down with the butt of his gun. 20 versus 25. And if Nugget Land can't get any ticks towards A, that B push will have been incredibly futile. But 18 versus 24, KP's minions are dominating on the kills. And only 30 seconds left now. Nugget Land need to get moving. McName has picked up a strong position in Art. But only having the sub up there is not going to really be of benefit to him. 19 seconds left to go. They are now on this A point. Ticks are going to be huge. But Nath continuing to pop off alongside Kimba. A 5 streak and a 4 streak between them. Immaculate performance from them. As the push out now. The last push out. That A tick didn't even go down. I thought they had the A tick, but they don't. So they only have 2 ticks to their name. With 0.9 seconds left, they get that 3rd tick on A. Panda with 1. Panda with 2. Or it would have been McName with the 2, I believe. Trying to push out McName. He's going to have the flank as well. He's going to need to pick up this kill quick, though. And he does. The stack on A. And just like that, they've secured the point. With 5 ticks down, that round within the space with 9 seconds left has gone from a round where they would have only had 2 ticks to where they've had 5 and potentially time to sneak this tick on B site. As I believe we saw a bit of a hostage situation up there with Key. We didn't end up getting turned over to in time, but the right boy is just preying. He's waiting for his opportunity. 8v15. Running out of ammo there. Key picking up, or Kai picking up the kill. Kimba throwing the nade up. Probably going to end up just hurting his own teammate there. 6v14 though. KP's minions really benefiting from this live situation at the moment. Just like that, no respawns remaining. McName not able to pick up that kill. He's got the pistol out, trying to get something from it, but he gets taken out. And the lives have dropped. 1v12. Not going to happen. Round 1 goes the way of KP's minions. But Nugget Land on an offense, picking up 5 ticks. And K picking up the final kill. Huge map for both of these teams. KP's minions could do with a dominant victory given their loss to K4 Esports. Nugget Land, though, want to start engineering the reverse sweep, want to take this map, go on to different map sets, play a red card, play a Hacienda, and give themselves a bit of variety to give themselves a chance. If they can deal with the threat of Vault, they have a chance. But KP's minions so far have had a great offense on B, already getting 1 tick. K is on a 5 streak. Getting taken out by the Rye boy though. Panda at 1. The tick still going at B though. And that's a big 2 to get. Panda's nade taking out the Rye boy in the end up. Or taking out, it would have been, wait, I have no idea who that would have taken out. The COD is so broken, I have literally no clue. It would have been McName taking out Panda. I figured it out, I think. 28 versus 27. Make that 28 versus 25. Good wave of kills from Nugget Land. 2 full ticks gone at B already, though. A replica of what we've seen before on the previous offense. Genghis Khan picking up that kill in the spawn. Nath currently 8 and 3, doing a terrific job of playing his life, which, as you all know, is so important in Control as well. Your life is just as valuable as getting the kills. They guarantee that B tick, just making sure, and now trying to work on it here. Nath still alive, picking up the point. They've actually got 2 on the point with a 3rd defending it. This B point may be gone, and Nugget Land are going to be in huge trouble. Because with B point gone, A is for the taking. In a minute and a half to go, 21 v 21. KP's minions are going to have a myriad of opportunities to be able to get this point captured. Nugget Land have a very difficult round in store for them. But if they can keep A clean, it'll be 1-1, and they'll technically be in the lead in ticks by 2. And so far, good defense. 3 dead. Make that 4. Going to catch them off spawns. And all of a sudden, chaining together a couple of kills here. 19 v 13 now. The wave stopped just a little bit. K with 1. And KP's minions love pushing through this B side. And I have to say, I think it is because of the presence of the likes of K, who does such good work with that AR. And also Nath as well, who's been doing it and staying alive while doing it as well. But Tomster picking up that one now has him on a killing spree of 5. Which Nugget Land need a player to give them moments like this. But unfortunately for him, getting taken out by K there in a tough position now as they begin to get these ticks up on A. It is going to be the Rye Boy. He's going to have to go huge, and he's going to pick up 1. And he's going to be able to get out with his life. That's huge. They need to stop those ticks best they can. They're getting the point clear. 11 v 9. 25 seconds left. KP's minions realistically only have time for one more full sweep push. And the Rye Boy going to help stifle that as he not just picks up 1, he picks up 2. That's a 4 down, and Nugget Land had the impossible job of defending A after losing B, but somehow seemingly are going to be able to do that as they're picking up the waves of kills. Super strong round from them, winning that defensive round and in the lead by 2 ticks. Giving themselves a chance here. And here we go, moving on to round number 3. The hold now, it is Kimba who picks up a nice 2. Kimba with 1. Nath with another. Rye Boy picking up 1. Genghis Khan though, picking up that. The trades are coming in. Nath helping Genghis Khan pick up that kill. 2 ticks gone nowadays. $17 versus 21. Nugget Land. Gonna try and pick this one up. Panda picking up 2. K picking up that kill. A is gone now. 15 versus 19. Nugget Land don't have the lives, but they have a little bit of time to work something here at B. They have 8 ticks now. Compster getting taken out. Kai with 1, Genghis Khan with 2, clearing this B site. 9v14. Genghis Khan has waited for the timing and it has worked out perfectly for him. Picking up 2 with Panda's there, or McName there. Now 7 versus 12. Can Nugget land get anything from this point and win an offensive round? Huge kill coming in. But the wipes going through from KP's minions is just like that. It's a 3v10. And this is going to be a tough task. 2v10. 1v10. And the right boy, the last alive, with nowhere to go. 8 ticks in the bag now for Nugget Land as KP's minions go just 1 round away from taking this series 3-0. Onwards to round 4. Nugget Land needing to try and successfully defend this site. Huge kill coming in early doors. 28 versus 28 now. KP's minions haven't been able to really get to a site, but I mean, god damn, look at K. We've missed it. Well, he has gone on an 11 spree here, eventually being taken out, but that man was absolutely popping off, and I can't believe that I missed it. But 30 and 13, what a performance from him, as he will have a Hellstorm to play with as well. Nading his own teammate, just addicted to getting kills, doesn't matter who it is. Pushing on to point. Right boy taking him out, but Kimba and Nath picking up a couple kills. (22 versus 21), 1 tick on a day. They go back to the point. They have pretty strong control of the site here. Continuing to push on for kills as K picked up 2 before being taken out. And Nath with 2. That score streak coming into play. Will they be able to pick up anyone with it? They do pick up 1, and they know the positioning with 2 people around Art. The flood now into A. They need their ticks. They need them as quick as they can get them. Big kills coming in. A is taken. Now they have time to work over towards B. 13 versus 14. Ahead on the lives here, having a chance to maybe seal it in this round unless Nugget Land have an answer. Kai with 1. K with 2. But taken out. Kimba around the back picks up 1. Now in a key position here. If he can hold this site, they have a very good chance of controlling B. Kimba with 1. Kills coming in. 9v8. He does get taken out of the top as well. Trying to get at least a ticket B. Not going to happen though, as that B site is going to be cleared. The Rye Boy picking up one. K picking up one. 6v2. Make that 6v1. Kimba's not going to be able to get anything from that. And Nugget Land take that round. I did lose count of the ticks there just a little bit, but I wonder, have they done enough? Have they done enough on the ticks to get offense or defense? Or is it even? It could be even, at which point it comes down to the kills, and I have no idea how they played out. We will find out. KP's minions are on the offense. A lifeline for Nugget Land. Huge round incoming. The drop down play to be, it's going to be up to Panda up top to get the peaks, to get the picks. He's going to help his teammate pick up one. The Rye Boy pushes around. 1.5 ticks gone already at B though. The site being cleared. McName picking up one. Kimba taking him out. 26 versus 25. Panda and McName picking up kills. Kimba with one. The trades coming in. It's a checkerboard kill feed, but with Nugget Land on top right now. McName picking that kill up, trying to get this A site cleared. Nugget Land are doing a great job so far of this defensive effort and looking very likely to be able to come away with this map. Panda or McName now on the killing spree of 5. I apologize. Eventually getting taken out by Kimba. K, mind you, nearly on a 40 bomb. He's had such an immaculate game. The Rye Boy, McName picking up 2 to clear this A, and they're doing a very good job of keeping it clear. But now KP's minions are on this B side, but not for long as the Rye Boy gets in and gets the clear. K and Genghis Khan picking up 2. Got to lock down a site now. 2 or 3 are on the point. We're going to have to deal with a wave. Kimbo at 1. Nath at 1. The Rye Boy managing to get out with his life. He's had a big round here. 2 ticks gone a day now. He's going to try and come up for the Chal. He hops up to contest, but it's not going to do any good. It's KP's minions now. 10v9, make that 9v9. Take the A point and give themselves a bit of time to work something at B. The lives are going to be huge. Genghis Khan with 1. Nath on a killing spree of 5 now. 6v8. This has been huge. They're on this B point. A tick and a half gone. It's all or nothing for Nugget Land as the stack's in now. 2 ticks. The trades coming in. Nugget Land have no respawns left. 2.5 ticks gone. 4v7. The final stack. This could be the final wave of kills. As ladies and gentlemen, KP's minions take it on the offensive in round 5 of that control to take the series 3-0. What a performance from them. Whew. Ladies and gentlemen, that game was intense. But folks, there you have it. KP's minions come away In the losers bracket, Division 2 playoffs versus Nugget Land, 3-0 the victors. Every single game was close, but they ultimately saw themselves through in the end. Massive congratulations to them and commiserations to Nugget Land, who put on a hell of a performance but just couldn't get over the line in any